Last night it was round 2, or so did Gordon Brown and David Cameron raise their game. Elliott Gotkine was watching the action.
Please welcome David Cameron, Nick Clegg and Gordon Brown.
He just refuses to budge from centre stage. Nick Clegg's shock victory in the first TV debate blew the election campaign wide open. David Cameron and Gordon Brown now know that they have a fight on their hands. Last night, we got one.
They remind me of my two young boys squabbling at bath time.
The more they argue amongst each other, the more it's absolutely clear to me the only way you'll get real change, real action, sensible action on this issue is from a Conservative government.
We don't simply need to choose from the old choices of the past.
So no more Mr. Nice Guys, no more I agree with Nick. Instead, on the Trident nuclear submarine programme, for example, we had...
I say to you, Nick, get real. Get real.
I thought I'd never uttered these words, but I agree with Gordon.
Foreign affairs was the night's main topic. The first battleground was Europe.
It's the hypocrisy that people are fed up with, of British politicians standing here in Bristol saying, I'm going to stand up for us in Europe and we shouldn't give away all these powers and we should fight for British interests, and then over they go to Brussels and they do exactly the opposite. So
how on earth does it help anyone in Bristol or anyone else in the country for that matter, David Cameron, to join together in the European Union with a bunch of nutters, anti-Semites, people who deny climate change exists, homophobes?
I'm afraid David is anti-European, Nick is anti-American, and both of them are out of touch with reality.
The reality, though, is that as the opinion polls stand, Gordon Brown may well remain Prime Minister, but without an overall majority. A hung parliament that could mean a coalition with Clegg.
I don't think a hung parliament would be good for Britain, because I think we do need quite decisive government to take some of the difficult decisions for the long term.
The world won't end, and it'll be your choice. If you decide that no one here deserves an outright majority, don't believe all these ludicrous scare stories about market and political Armageddon.
David, you're a risk to the economy. Nick's a risk to our security with his nuclear weapons policy.
There were times when the debate got, let's say, a little less than engrossing. But with just 2 weeks till the election and the polls tighter than ever, the final televised debate on the economy could very well swing it. Elliott Gotkine, Bloomberg News.